Yes, this is Trade with Chris FX here. So today I'm going to talk to you on the power of building anything word from scratch. So any business word from scratch. So this is going to really help you in the place of what advancement, in the place of growth, and the place of setting what relevant priorities. So I want to share with you from my story on how I was able to build what Trade with Chris FX from scratch. I will tell you from 2016 to 17, there is a burning desire in me that I really want to delve fully into the financial market. And the first time that I had an encounter with a chart, that is the Forex chart, I was literally confused. Why? Because I don't really understand what is really going on the chart. So, and I told myself something I will not forget, because I remember vividly in that year range from 2016 to 2017, I remember I really slept late at night. So I will be browsing the internet and God saw kind coming in contact, meeting up with the African #1 Forex coach. Most of you might be familiar with it. That is what Olufikeji Ejimi, right? So I was going through his timeline. That was the first time, I will tell you vividly, I have seen Forex here on YouTube, but I don't really know what is all about. So it was through going through his timeline, I begin to see chart. But I remember something, there is something that they said very profound. They said decision has the ability, and it has the power to cause meaningful change in your life. So I made a decision that time I will not forget. I say, regardless on how this is confusing, this chart is confusing, one day I will become a pro. I will not just be a master at it, I will become a pro. Then I began my Forex adventure in the year 2020, the year of COVID, because we are afraid. A lot of us are afraid because we are thinking that the world will crash. Most of us are thinking that the world will somersault. So I decided to delve into that space completely, and I was able to register for Pastor Ejimi course. That is the African #1 Forex coach. So I registered one of his course, that is what Sunshine Scalping is a model. So I registered for that. That's when I began my Forex adventure. It was not really easy, as a lot of people might see it online, because right now we have a lot of influencers and they delve in because all they want is to see how they get money from newbies. When we talk about newbies in the Forex industry, we are talking about people that don't have sufficient knowledge on how the system works. So I began my adventure. I began to learn through screen time. I will not lie to you, I have consumed a lot of videos trying to find out, trying to figure out how things work. Imagine coming out from the north, and the place I come from is not a place where there is so much value and so much significance, and a lot of people don't think on when it comes to the aspect of the financial market. I think most of the things that as of that time in the financial market that most people are familiar with is the Bitcoin, because some people used to buy coins and hodl. Yeah. So I began my adventure from the year 2020, and I remember the first time I funded my account with 20 USDT, that is $20. So as I funded my account, I traded. You will not believe me, between 2 hours I blow my account. So when we say in trading you blow an account, it means that you lose everything that you funded. So I have to reshuffle, and the next day I funded $50. That time dollar was not that expensive as now. The dollar in other exchange rate is 1.6, others are selling it 1.7. So before, dollar was I think around 400 to 500 per dollar. So it was appealing. So, but to even get money to fund an account that time is not a day job. But regardless of that, I have a manual side hustle that I'm doing. So I've been privileged to fund my account. So I funded my account, reshuffle back again, and there is one of Pastor Ejime strategy that came on board. It was the ATM Plus. So that is trading the volatility indices asset. So it is under the reef. The reef is a broker, so, and those assets are very volatile, and they have the ability to make you a millionaire within a second, and they have the ability again to send you back to your village. So when me and my friend, we were able to purchase the course, because as of that time the course was 20,000 naira, and we purchased the course, and from there we go. It's an indicator based strategy, and I began to learn. We just mastered it for 3 days, because there is this greed, because at that time we did not have sufficient knowledge. We did not really understand what trading psychology means. We did not understand what risk management and money management means. So after screen time and practice for just 3 days, we funded our account and we step into the trade. So I enter a trade and I lose $5, and I step into another trade and I was able to make $10. I was very, very excited, but I will not rest. All through the night I was busy trading. So what will happen to me was, before the next day, I believe the $50, and I was like, hi, is this thing, what is happening with this thing? Is it that my village people are after my life? Oh, but my friend told me something. He said the reason why you keep losing is because you don't have sufficient knowledge. You did not understand the concept. You have not come to the place of mastery. And the African number one forex course, that is Ejime, precisely keep saying this, that you have to master your age. And a lot of traders today, they don't really understand what age really means in trading. If you have a high advantage age, then profit will be at your disposal. So that is how I began to keep practicing, and an idea come into me that I should after 6 months of intensive training, I decided to have my YouTube channel, where I created content and post. I remember when I started my YouTube channel, it is not really easy, guys. It's not really easy, guys, to hustle in this country. It's a bit of a struggle. There are a lot of challenges. We have problem from the YEDC, the NEPA power outbreak, no light, and sometimes you might be trying to trade, the network will be distorted, but regardless of that, we keep pushing. So what I did every day is that I used to create content and post it on YouTube. So I only have 2 subscribers then. The second subscribers was me. Why? Because I use my other Gmail to subscribe, and I have to beg one of my friend that we used to trade together that time, and he subscribed. So that's how I keep. But one of the things that keep the fuel to keep going is because of my consistency. I keep showing up every day. Consistency will always win. I keep showing up every day. I will post on YouTube, keep posting, and after 2 weeks I just check and I discover that I have like 67 subscribers. I say like, wow, this thing is working, it's working. But my friend keep pushing, keep pushing me that I should keep showing up. I should never give up regardless of that. So I keep posting the content. Then after 2 months I check and I have 300 subscribers. Then the next month I check, I have 600 to 700 subscribers. This is how it keeps going. Before that year runs out, I was able to build 1,500 subscribers, and I began to receive calls from different parts of the country. Student begins to come in that I should teach them this stuff. Then I strategize myself and teach them, give them the needed solid knowledge. And when people come for the kind of value you share, you don't just give it them for free. You don't give it out for free. You build them. When you build them, that's where the cash flow comes in. And I can remember vividly the first call I received a call from London. A guy called me and he was insisted that we are going to do a video call. I said no, it cannot happen. So we had a call with him and he decided to purchase one of my course, which is $100. So in the second part of this video, I will keep emphasizing on how I was able to build a steady cash flow in a country called Nigeria.